Hey YouTube, this is Tom.
This is Shelly.
And today we're talking about our Glory Cruise that we went on last month.
And it's a review, quick, maybe, I don't know. But yep, we went on Glory July 2nd through the 9th. And we're gonna get, this is our point of view on how we, like the cruise. We actually did like the cruise, so. Yeah. But it was a Western Caribbean. We did Mexico, Honduras, Belize, Grand Cayman.
Grand Cayman.
Yep. So I'll let Thomas start off on what you want to say first.
Well, we were originally going to fly into Miami, but
from Norfolk.
Yeah, but the night before, she was asleep. I was downstairs, and she got a text.
Okay, let me tell it. Well, we had these tickets booked since November of 2015 through American Airlines, and everything was straight. I started hearing stories at my job. People going on trips to and they were delayed, but I was confident that it wasn't going to happen to us, because I had them booked, and it was the straight flight. It was the first flight out of Norfolk, and it was a straight flight, so we would have been straight. Well, we were all packed and ready to go, and my last words to Thomas was, if I fall asleep, are you going to fall asleep? And
and I didn't fall asleep.
He says, no, I'm not going to fall asleep. You can go ahead and fall asleep. Well, his phone is ringing, and I'm like, well, let me answer his phone, because it must be emergency, somebody trying to call him. Well, it's American Airlines, and it's like 11 something at night, saying your flight has been canceled and it needs to be rebooked, please call. Well, then I get a text on his phone while I'm trying to call them, and it says it's been rebooked out, and we have to go to Texas and then into Miami, and we won't get there until 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Ship leaves at 4 p.m. Well, I wake the whole household up.
Thomas!
We just, I'm like, we got to hit the road. We were driving, it don't matter. This time we didn't take out travel insurance. We didn't fly in the day before, because I was confident American Airlines was, we were going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But no. So we had to drive from Virginia all the way down to Miami.
13 hours.
14 hours. And he can, tell you, all that stuff. When we got down there, as we were getting down there.
So we were, like she said, we were getting down there, and the car started acting up. It started driving funny, and it was like every 100 miles it seemed like I was having to get gas. It was, so, but we finally got down there at a little after 3. We started seeing the signs for the terminal parking and everything. So we got there, it was like quarter after 3. And she's been on the phone with Carnival every once in a while, and she would call and let them know, hey, we're on our way, just to give them a status. We are coming. And so at least that communication was being maintained. So we finally got down there. We pulled up into the terminal where we needed to check in. So it dropped them off. The bag stewards were out there. They grabbed our bags out the car, put them in the thing. I had to go find parking while they checked in. That terminal down there, there's at least...
In
Miami, there's at least 4 or 5 different parking terminals.
Garages.
Garages. And they were all full. And it was trying to get into them, you had to go all the way around, because it was only one entrance and one exit. So I kept missing the entrance to one of them. So I kept going around and around, and Shelly was seeing me driving around. So she was calling me, and she's like, what's going on? Why can't you get in here? So she, you know, I was trying to find parking. She was trying to make sure everybody was getting checked in. So I finally found parking.
Wait. Flip back to that part. The Carnival people, they were good. Thumbs up to them.
Oh, yeah.
They, we were on contact with them. They said drop somebody off. So we had my teenage daughter, we dropped her off so she can get in and start the check-in process. You know, just try to slow things up and get things started. Trying to, you know, well, that's when Thomas, you know, he was doing the parking garage scenario. He was looking for a garage, and all I kept seeing was the Pacifica going around in a circle with the luggage bag on top. And then I said, well, drop the kids off because, you know, we try to get them checked in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I get up there, because they were under his, he had to be there and I had all the paperwork. So she was like, well, just tell him to go park anywhere. So that's what I told him. Go park anywhere. I don't care if it's restricted, whatever. Just go find a parking space.
It was.
So that's what he did. And if y'all know Miami, I don't know, he had to run all the way from, what was it, C or D?
D.
Parking garage all the way to where the Glory was.
Yeah.
And then I saw him, he started walking. I'm like, you better run. Run. It was funny, you know, but we finally made it. You know, we got checked in. I think we were next to last to finally finish checking in. There was one other family that was behind us that checked in, and as soon as we got there,
we had to go to our safety briefing.
They were having the safety briefing.
Yep.
So it was like we had our carry-ons with us, and we just went straight over to our muster station.
No time for a drink.
Nope.
No time for a guy's burger.
Nope.
Nothing.
No time to even meet the people that were cheering us on. We had the Bryants, the Gomez's.
Mm-hmm.
They were keeping in contact with us the whole time. They were from our Facebook group, people that families that we met while we were on the cruise, and they were just cheering us on, telling us where we're at. We're almost there. You know, good people.
Yeah. Mind you, we're faster to the fun too. So we especially like to get on the ship early, because that gives us time to get, you know, look around, set our room up if our luggage is there, and just to get a feel for the ship. And this time we didn't get that. You know, we got on the ship like Shelly said, and bam, it was, you know. So overall, we were glad that we made it, and you know, the experience, that portion of the experience is something that we're never going to forget. But it just shows us how much we value that faster to the fun, you know, getting on that ship early and getting some of the perks that, you know, those that don't get faster to the fun don't
Y'all
get to
heard the
enjoy.
scenario on what happened to us getting down to Miami. So now we're gonna, that was technically day one for us. My impression of the Glory was it's a nice ship. It seems like we haven't been on any bad ships. It has like a 80s type theme, like the little lights, you know, it really puts you into, you know, we were in Miami, so it kind of puts you into that, you know, I don't know, that, you know, real colorful, you know, type of vibe. It's a confusing ship. It's a what was it? A fantasy? I can't remember what. Oh no, I can't remember the type of ship, but it is. Yeah, the way we book our rooms is we try to get it to where when you go from our room, the elevators are close by. You go up and the Lido is right there. So then we want if we need to go someplace, you know, if the kids are in the pool or wherever, you know, we're right there.
Yeah.
Our dining room that we were assigned to, you would think you can get on the elevator and go straight down, and it was there. No, there was another restaurant there. I think the Platinum Restaurant.
Yep.
And the galley was there, and you couldn't cut through. So, make sure you watch videos on how to get around, because that one was, you know, you always had to go like down a level or up a level and then go across, because the galley was in between the floors. So that was one confusing thing. Other than that, I think by day 7 we got it.
Yeah.
But
we figured out, what was it, fifth floor I think was the cut through.
Yeah.
And then either had to go up or go down, because
Yeah.
there were certain, like Shelly was saying, there were certain areas where you just couldn't cut through. So, but yeah, I totally agree with her. It was confusing. It wasn't like the other, cruises we were on. This one was, but the layout was still nice. The pool area I thought was really, really nice and enjoyable. Huge. I mean, you could find a place to sit on this one. There was tiered levels on the back of the ship when you were on the Lido deck, and so you definitely could find a place to sit.
Yeah, they had like an adult pool in the back, in the aft area, and it was mostly adults. Whenever we got off there on the deck 10, I think, yeah, it was always just adults. It was quiet back there, and it was just adults. It wasn't Serenity, but it was adult only pool.
So talk about the food. It was Carnival. I think the food was good. I liked the delis. They had 2 delis we could go up and get, different types of sandwiches. Of course, they had the pizza there. I call it the 24-hour pizza, even though it wasn't 24 hours. They had Guys. Guys was good, just like we remembered. The buffet food was good. I really enjoyed the buffet breakfast. I just think overall the food was, the food in the formal dining when we went on formal nights was really good. The variety was, it was, a lot to choose from, and it was good. I had no complaints about the food.
Yeah, and then they opened up the side where the deli was for breakfast, and you can get your omelets back there. And not a lot of people knew that, so you would see a long line of people waiting on each side of the buffet, waiting to get their omelets made. And all they do is walk around the corner to the deli side, and they could have got omelets made. They had a little, like a light, I don't know. They had smaller portions of what was on the buffet up there, and you can get your omelets made there.
Yeah.
But overall, the food, it was fine with us. No complaints. And then they also had upstairs the fish and chips, where you can get like the seafood, some type of seafood soup. I forgot what it was called, and the fish and chips. I
didn't even try it. You tried it.
Yeah. It was pretty good. They had a nice variety on the ship. Even the taste bar. Even one night we got something from the taste bar, and that was good.
Yeah.
But that was day 1. Now, and day 2. That was a sea day, and usually when we have a sea day, we go on the first sea day, we try to do the sea day brunch, at the main dining room. We have a sit-down breakfast. It's, it's nice to be waited on for breakfast. You can relax. It's quiet for the most if you get up early enough. You can get a window seat. It depends on what type of dining that you have. But actually, I think sea day brunch, I don't think it matters. But just depending on what you like. We like to get up early, just have it, get it out the way, enjoy that, watch the water turn blue if it hasn't already turned blue, depending on what port you come from. And then also that day was Elegant Night, was it?
Yeah, it was Elegant Night.
Yeah, so, and we tried to do that. The last time on our very first cruise, we did Elegant Night the second night. After kids were sunburnt, Thomas was sunburnt, whatever. Hair was a mess, and that was like maybe the 5th or 6th day. I can't remember the day. But yeah, if you do Elegant Night, and if that's what you want, and you want to get all dressed up and fancy, like, we try to at least, one of the nights, and take family pictures. We do that on the very first Elegant Night, where, everybody's not looking a hot mess, or, skin burnt, looking, hair, just a wreck. But yeah, that was day 2 for us. Yeah, and really just exploring the ship.
Yep, that was our day to get around.
Okay, day 3, which was Grand Cayman Day. We did one excursion, and then we were supposed to meet up with some friends, but just the timing, I guess, was off, and they went to a different beach. We went to, we did the land and sea.
Did the land and sea tour.
Yeah, and if you want to look at our videos, it's what the land and sea is. It's what the bus.
Yes. It's the bus, and then it turns into a boat, and it takes you out into the water. That was That was the day 2 video on our Western Caribbean series. So look out for that on YouTube. It's actually up there right now. So, but yeah, afterwards we went to Margaritaville, and we went up there and had lunch. A little bit smaller than the one that we were at when we were in what was that?
A little bit. It was a lot of it. It was a nice Margaritaville, but it was way smaller than one where Half Moon. No, Grand Turks.
Grand Turks. That's right.
Yeah.
So, but we still enjoyed it and had some drinks and ate some good food.
Yeah, they had some good food, and we, I think he put that up there too.
Yep.
But yeah, that Margaritaville was small, nice. The people were there. It was nice. They had a DJ and everything, but yeah.
Yeah, and they had a little water slide for the kids, and so it was a really good time.
And that land and sea, or land by sea, I don't know what it's called, excursion, we did that through Carnival, and it was nice. They gave you bread to feed the fish. They took you over like shipwrecks. They took you through Grand Cayman. They, talked about everything. It was a tour through Grand Cayman and then in the water.
Yep.
So, and then you get to see the fish, come up, and
it's
a lot of fish.
About a 4-hour, 3-hour excursion.
Yeah.
Because he took you, far out in the water, and the tour guide, he was really informative. He talked about everything, didn't leave you in to question anything. If you had any questions at the end, I wonder why, because he explained everything.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that was day 3.
Yep.
Day 4. That was Honduras, and
loved Honduras.
Yeah, we did Little French Key.
Yep.
This wasn't through Carnival. This was recommended by the Morrow family. Oh, forgot about you all too, Jill, and I think it's Izzy. I can't remember her husband's name, but yeah, she recommended Little French Key, which thumbs up for that.
Waylon.
Yeah, we did the VIP package, only because they had so many things you can do. It's so many things that you don't have time to do them all. We
enjoyed ourselves, but it was,
yeah,
you were always doing something.
Yep. Rode horses. Did
yeah, we started off, I think, snorkeling. We got that out the way.
By boat. It was nice. That was nice. That was all included in that package. Lunch, you had one person assigned to you. His name was Waylon.
Yep.
Thumbs up to Waylon.
Yay.
What else?
Lunch.
There was a massage included, but we didn't do that. We didn't have time.
Yeah.
The zoo.
The zoo. The pet.
The
pet. Yep. I think that was it, and
yep, you got
the rest was
free range over all the equipment out there.
He waited on us. Yep. He seemed like he was always there. Didn't have to, go hunt him down. Yeah, it was. He was good.
You got drinks, and I was like, one of the drinks was so strong, I didn't even want to finish it. That drink was strong. That I don't know what he called it, a hurricane, tornado, whatever he called it.
The chocolatey one?
No, there was that one he brought over. It was strong.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of it. But
he just wanted to hook us up.
Yeah, but yeah. So that was in Little French Key. They take you through. You're in Honduras, and they take you through the town, and it's small towns, small roads and stuff, but they get you there.
Mm-hmm.
So day 4, and I think we have a video for that too. Do we have Little French Key yet?
Yep, Little French Key video is also on YouTube. It is the day.
And we'll put a little thing
day
up there.
3 or day 4.
Like
We'll tag the
over there somewhere, showing that you know, so you can get the link if you want to see it or not.
We'll put the little check it out.
But what, day 4 that was Honduras. Day 5 was Belize.
Oh my God, I love Belize.
And we did that, and that was a blast.
Yes.
We went through Belize, drove through Belize, you know, the town. Then we were all up in the mountains because we did the Jaguar and zip lining and cave tubing adventure, and that was through Carnival. That was worth every dime.
Yep.
So.
Never. Whew. I don't think if there wasn't anything wrong with that day. That day was perfect. Even the bugs was perfect. Even though, you know, there wasn't that many bugs. But the zip lining portion was, it was breathtaking. I mean, you started off, you were in through the forest and, you know, worked your way into the caves. It was just laid out perfectly. And even the kids, you know, I thought, you know, our little ones were, you know, going to be afraid, but nope, they went straight ahead. And it was, you know, again, the tour guide did an amazing job, talked about the, you know, the culture of Belize on the way. It was about, the bus ride was what, about an hour or so.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of a trip, but like Shelly was saying, it was worth every penny. I mean, from beginning to end. I love Belize. I think if I had to rate the countries, that was my favorite. I love Belize so much. I would go back again and again. I mean, there's just so much to do. I mean, the excursions, there's so many different types of excursions you can do there. It's just, you could never get bored. So
yeah, they and the excursion that we did, like I said, it took, well, like Thomas said, it did take an hour to get there, but it was worth it. Nice bus rides. Kids got to take a nap. They talked, told about the town, everything.
stopped and had lunch too on the way back.
On the way back after we did the zip lining and cave tubing, which was also nice. We stopped at this little roadside and had chicken, rice, plantains, I think. Beans and rice and and then something to drink. And they had this little roadside stuff that you can get from some of the locals there, and you just didn't have enough time to do everything. But next time we go, there will probably be more of a shopping thing, maybe. I don't know, because we just didn't have time to get anything. I think we did end up getting a postcard from there because the way the pier is, getting there you had to walk down the big mountain, but going back they did drop you off closer, so you just had enough time that we ended up going back. We wanted to get our postcard mailed. Our passport stamps, but it was closed. And oh no, we forgot them, this one, but we got a stamp which was $2 and I want my $2 and then we got a postcard. So that's what we did. And then we got back, and if there's also a video of pier runners on that one. Quick video, but there was some pier
got runners.
So that was day 5. Day 6 was Cozumel, Mexico. Beautiful. Cozumel, lovely. Like Thomas said, Belize had a whole bunch of excursions. Cozumel, there is a lot to do.
Endless. Yes.
We ended up picking Passion Island because since we was our first time there, we didn't want to just veer off and do something, even though Little French Key we did. Yeah. But
took a gamble on that.
Yeah, we did the Passion Island Twister, where you go by a speedboat.
Oh.
And I don't think he's made a video for that one. But
no, not yet. That's
nice. Is you go out and there's other people with YouTube videos, but you go out and you on this speedboat. He twists you around, and there's two boats. There's like a catamaran and our boat, speedboat. The catamaran leaves before you, but you get there way before them because you are flying in that water. And since you are flying and you get there first, you get like first dibs on the island of where you want to sit. And
yeah, that was a really plus.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to the speedboat. I mean, we sat and watched videos, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna do that one. So I think of all the excursions, I personally was looking forward to that one, aside from the zip line. But I knew we were gonna have fun on that one, and it was just, to me, it was a good way to end the vacation, you know, on a nice speedboat, and just have some fun, get soaked, which we did. We got soaked.
Yeah, it was nice, and we sped. Do you say sped?
Sped.
We did it coming back too, because you know, like I said, the catamaran, they announced for them to leave before us.
Oh yeah, they left before us.
Yeah, and then we left right after them, and we got back before them.
That was crazy.
But yeah, that was pretty nice. They and then we also had time to do shopping there when we got back. So, because they dropped us off back in time, that we did pick up a little souvenirs, took some pictures. Don't have the video out for that yet.
It will be posted when I make it.
But yeah, we have that one too, which Cozumel was a plus.
Yeah.
The next time I think we do a Cozumel one, I think we're gonna go to Mr. Sancho's, because everybody talks about that. But
yeah, I think we originally were gonna do that, and then we saw this, the speedboat, Passion Island, and I was like, well, you know, so. Yeah. But yeah, next time.
And it had lunch included too.
Yeah.
So we, you know, it was all you can eat. So you can go up there as many times as you want. They had one person in your area, not just waiting on you, but one person in your area. If you were done with your food, just leave it. They'll come get it. You know, everybody. It was hot, so they tried to do line dancing, and we did jump in and do that. They were going to have contests, but there was not enough people that wanted to do it.
Yeah, the limbo. I showed up for the limbo. What was everybody at?
Yeah, and then they had the floats in the water the kids could play on. Yep. The canoes, hammocks, everything.
Yep.
They, that was a pretty nice excursion. It was worth it. And what was her name?
Was it Irma?
No.
Wasn't Irma?
No, I can't remember her name. We wrote it down, but I can't remember her name now. She was
Mira.
No, she was really nice, and she was there. If you had a question, she was there. Can't remember her name now, but because I'm thinking about the next cruise, but we shall see. So that was day 6. Day 7 was really, it was us getting back to because between 6 and 7 it was us getting back to Miami.
Yeah. That
was quiet. We were all packed already. The whole ship was just about quiet. Oh, you know what? And they did do, I don't remember which night. They had the colors. I mean what was it? The 80s glow, dark and glow party.
Oh yeah, that was on.
I can't remember which night, but it everything like glow. They do like glow sticks. Even the kids in Camp Ocean, they did their own little version of the little what is it? The rock and glow thing.
Yeah.
So the kids came with home with a whole bunch of stuff. They had
light sticks, a whole bunch of.
Yeah, they gave them a lot.
Toys and gadgets that they came back with. So.
Yeah, the kids, they really like Camp Ocean on the Glory. So thumbs up to everybody who worked in, Camp Ocean on the Glory between the 2nd and the 9th. Didn't really get a chance to meet y'all because my kids are old enough where all we had to do is really drop them off, or they would go and come, as they pleased. But yeah, they enjoyed it. Enjoyed it to so much that, there was times my daughter, she was like, I'm gonna go eat with the Camp Ocean, it made it easier on us that we didn't have to watch over them every second. So, but overall, Oh, and this is that's it.
Yeah, we can sum it up pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Well,
She's got a lot to say. Go ahead.
well, I write my stuff down so I can't remember. So I can remember. But overall, I like, I really like the Glory. The cruise director Eric Broman, loved
Oh yeah,
him.
thumbs up. Thumbs up to him. Good job.
He was a character. Lee, what was the guy's DJ? The guy from Virginia. I can't remember his name. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
The guy for the Punchliner Comedy Club, Alex Ortiz. Great. The cruise for us, no problems. I mean, it was a thumbs up. And even Thomas, and Andy, they got their little ship. I mean, there's ships on the stick, so whatever. And they wouldn't have got it if it wasn't for me giving them the friggin' answers. But, oh yeah, and then, well, one time he was on another ding team, but he got the answer from our team. Other than that, I enjoyed this one. Very Latino vibe on it. Great cruise, great people that we met. Hope to see y'all again and let him finish up on his side.
It was a good cruise. Like Shelly was saying, it was, to me it was high impact from beginning to end. This particular itinerary kept you hustling and bustling. Like it was only 2 sea days. The first day and then the very last day coming home, but in between you got 4 stops, so bam 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 bam, it's a high high impact, but we had a blast. I mean, every place we went to, every excursion that we went on it met or exceeded our expectations. So it was just, we were determined to get there, and while we were going down there it seemed like we weren't going to make it, but I don't care if we had to come in on 3 wheels and 1 axle or whatever, we were gonna make it. So it was, other than that, we enjoyed ourselves. We had a really good time. I would go back on the Glory. I think we would, now that we know the ship layout. In the beginning it was a little, seemed like a little difficult to learn and, how to navigate around, but other than that, 4 thumbs. If I had 4 thumbs, I would put 4 thumbs up, but it was a good cruise. So, but like I said, check us out. Putting up the rest of the videos by day on YouTube, so I will have the links up here in this video so you can click on it and watch that particular day if you want. But other than that, you have a good one.
See you when we see y'all.